Okay, so to start the Cat Burglar Cowl, you're going to need to download and print out the paper templates. You're going to need 1mm and either 3 or 5mm craft foam, though I do recommend 3mm. You're going to need an X-Acto knife, some glue. I use contact cement glue, as well as Sharpies, as well as some tape. Begin by cutting out the paper pattern pieces, including those little triangle marks. Next, we're going to combine B1 and B2 by taping B1 over B2 on the area marked out on B2, as you can see here. Once this is complete, go ahead and draw out all of the paper patterns onto the foam. Make sure to also mark out the cutting guides, those lines on piece C, the name of each piece, as well as those triangle marks onto all the foam pieces. Once everything is drawn out, go ahead and cut all the foam pieces out. Edges with line markers indicate that you need to cut away from the shape at about 45 degrees. This creates an extended face. Edges with dotted guides indicate that you need to cut into the shape at about 45 degrees. This creates an inverted face. Alright, so to begin the construction, apply glue to each edge of this gap on piece A. Once the glue is set, press the two pieces together like so. Piece A will curve inward, which is what we want. Alright, now get piece B and apply glue to both the top edge of piece A, here, opposite of the gap we just worked on, as well as on the outer, shorter curved edge of piece B, here. Once the glue is set, starting at either the front or back, begin combining the two pieces. Now you're going to have to make the other side of the cowl before we proceed, so go ahead and do that by repeating the last few steps. Once you have both sides of the cowl, apply glue on the remaining longer edge of each B piece like so. Once the glue is set, starting in either the front or back, begin combining the two pieces. Alrighty, next we're going to make the ears. Find one C piece and mark this triangle mark here on either side of the foam like so. Then find the D piece where this curve is opposite of the piece C's smaller curve. Next, apply glue on all of the extended cut edges of piece C and along the face on the bottom side, the face we didn't make the letter D on, of the shorter parts of the triangle of piece D like so. Once the glue is set, beginning at the top point of both pieces, press piece D onto piece C, but make sure that the top tip of piece D overlaps the tip of piece C a tiny bit. Then press that side of piece D onto the extended cuts of piece C like so. There might be some overlap on this side as well, and that's fine. Then go back to the top point and pinch the overlapping tip of piece D onto the other extended cut face of piece C. After this, press the remaining side of piece D onto the extended cut edges of piece C. Like before, there should be some overlap of piece D on this farther edge of piece C, and that's fine because it will help secure the ear to the rest of the cowl. Now, this next part is entirely optional, but if you want to add more volume to the ear, grab a heat gun and heat up the inside of piece D like so, then using your hand or tool, stretch piece D out, making sure you don't rip it off of piece C, to create a more voluminous ear flap. Alright, now we're going to attach the ears to the rest of the cowl. The bottom mark on piece C lines up the marks on both pieces A and B. Use this as an anchor point to then draw out where the ear will sit along the cowl. I needed some help holding the cowl while I positioned the ear, so I actually used a foam head that I made using Punished Props template. I'll find a link and put it in the video's description below if you want to take a look for yourself. Once you've marked out where you want the earpieces to go ahead and apply glue to the marked out area on the cowl, as well as on the bottom edge of piece C and on the inside and bottom edge of piece D. Once the glue is set, carefully press down piece C first, starting at one end and then the other, and then finally press the back edge and face of piece D down onto the cowl as well. Now we just need to repeat these same steps for the other ear and glue that ear down and you're good to go. Now this mask is quite a blank slate. For example, I don't tell you exactly how to, if you even want to, attach a chin strap to attach it to your head if you want to just wear it loose. I also had the idea that maybe you wanted to put a zipper or do some stitch work along the seams to kind of replicate other Catwoman looks, but that's completely up to you. And there you go. Hope this template brings you 9 lives of cosplay fun. Okay, that was terrible. Sorry.
Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more cosplay content.